Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Today and tomorrow we finish up our study of the customary system, doing some conversions. Remember, if we are going from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, we multiply. From a smaller unit to a bigger unit, we divide. My sister, Miss Smith, taught me that hand signal. Touchdown. All right, so let's look at what we have up here. Now, you have instructions on the paper if you're looking at it for this problem, which is on that side. Complete the table and make a graph showing the relationship between gallons and quarts. Between gallons and quarts. First of all, you need to know this is a line graph, not a bar graph. I saw some people barring it up. We don't bar it up. Come on now. We don't want to bar it up. I'm getting another phone call from potential spam. He just won't leave me alone. Why does potential spam keep calling me?
He wants your money.
And then potential spam leaves messages. All right, so we're going to complete the table. We're going to complete the table. Now, something that I always find handy, and in all my years I've kind of memorized it, is the G. This has always been handy to me, because then I can just look at things visually and see it. Because it doesn't tell you how many cups are in a quart. But if you can remember this, yes, it says pee-pee. God bless you. All right, so if we look at this, and if we have 0 gallons, we have 0 quarts. Funny how that works. I have 0 gallons in my hand, and I also have 0 quarts in my hand.
That's just weird.
That is weird. If we have 1 gallon, we can look at the quarts. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts. 2 gallons would be
8 quarts.
3,
12.
4.
16.
All right. So then we have to fill in the chart. And this part says gallons, and this is actually called the x-axis. This is, let's put the x out here. The x-axis, and this is actually called the y-axis, which is going to get important as we move on after the break of spring. So we start at 0, 0. Anybody know what 0, 0 on a graph like this is called?
It's 0. It's just 0.
That's origin. It's the origin. It's where everything begins. The origin.
So you start from 0?
And then if we go to gallons, we go 1 over and then 4 up is our first dot. 1 gallon is 4 quarts. And then we go 2 over and how far? 8 up. And when you're doing a graph, you always go over first and then up. Horizontal and then vertical, like running and then jumping. People are going to watch this and they're going to go, that guy's a lunatic. What is his problem? And then we go 3. What's 3? 12. 4, 16. Oh, okay. So we could, it's very important for you to know and recognize as we move on that 1 is the line, not the space between the lines. It's the line itself. Yes, sir?
Did you draw that?
Yeah. So anyway, that's that question. And then you also have to describe any pattern you notice in the pairs of numbers you graphed. Write a rule to describe them, where our rule would be gallons times 4 equals quarts. Gallons times 4 equal quarts. Or, if they're going to make it like an algebraic expression, G equals 4Q. Nope. Q equals 4G. Q equals 4G. So that's another way to write it. Yeah, quarts equals 4 times gallons. 4 times gallons. Number and letter written side by side means multiply. So quarts equals 4 gallons. All right, let's.
So much. All that time making that.
I know, but see now
Just to erase it. It's so sad.
I've had it recorded, so now I can show it to other people. Let's look back at the front. We're going to do 2 from capacity, 2 from length, and 2 from weight. Maybe. All right, let's start with 46 yards equals blank feet. We know the yards, so that means we're changing from yards to feet. Giovanni, which is bigger, yards or feet? Yards. So we're going to change 46 yards to something feet, which means we multiply. We have to multiply 46 times. We have to multiply the number of feet in 1 yard, which is what, Amory? How many feet in a yard? 3. So we have 46 times 3, and that's going to give us our feet. So 46 times 3 is what, Abby?
138.
138. What if we have 15 feet? Equals blank inches. We know we're going to do something with 15. We're either going to multiply with 15 or we're going to divide with 15. We're going from feet to inches. So we're going feet, which are bigger, to inches, which are smaller, which means we multiply something times 15. Joel, what do we multiply times 15? 12. Why?
Yes, 12 inches in a foot.
12 inches in a foot. And Joel, what is 15 times 12?
180.
180. I hope y'all aren't checking their work, because I wouldn't just trust Joel. Sometimes Joel tries to be funny and he could give you the wrong answer. And then laugh while you're writing it down. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He could say it was 62 or 64 or 62 or 64 or 62 or 64. Let's look at the capacity. Let's go 16 pints. And we're doing less than, greater than, or equal to 16 pints and 8 quarts. 16 pints, 8 quarts. Now we have a choice here. When I have problems like this, I want them to both be the same unit. So I can either change 16 pints to how many ever quarts are in 16 pints, or I can change my quarts to pints. But I want them both to be the same thing. So let's go with Isabella. Do you want to change the quarts to pints or the pints to quarts? Do you like to multiply or divide? Multiply. So we want to change the quarts to pints because quarts are bigger. Do you know how many pints are in 1 quart?
No.
2. So we're going to take something 8, because there's 8 quarts, multiply by 2 pints in each quart, which gives us 16. So 8 quarts is the same as saying 16 pints. So Isabella, what would we have here? Less than, greater than, or equal to? Equal to. All right, let's look at 22 quarts, 90 cups. All right, so we either want to have them both say cups, we either want to have them both say quarts. One or the other. Jason, you want to change the quarts to cups or the cups to quarts?
Cups to quarts.
Cups to quarts. So we're going to do something with this 90. We have to know how many cups are in 1 quart. How many cups are in 1 quart to tell us whether we're going to multiply or divide.
2 cups in 1 quart.
No, 2 cups in 1 pint.
Oh.
And then 2 pints in 1 quart. So how many cups are in a quart?
4.
Good. So we're going to go from cups to quarts. So that means we're going to divide. And 90 divided by 4 is what? Juliet? You don't know? All right, great. Garrett?
5.
90 divided by 4. Don't you want me to do it here? Let's do.
22. It's like 22.
22
and then,
with the
like,
remainder.
a little bit.
Okay, so we got 2, 8, subtract 1, 0, 2, 8, 2. So 22 quarts with 2 cups left over. Okay, 22 quarts with 2 cups left over. So which is bigger, Jason? 22 quarts or 90 cups?
90 cups.
90 cups. Because 90 cups is equal to 22 quarts and 2 cups. Man, you're so smart. How do you know all this stuff? Well, it's because I'm ancient. Old. I've forgotten more math than you kids will ever learn. Alright, let's look on the other side. 160, let's see, 16 pounds equals blank ounces. So 16 pounds, pounds symbol is LB. That's Latin, like libras, I think is pounds in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and that's where it comes from because it's a Latin term. Libras is pounds in Spanish. And equals pounds. Oh, it's on the back. Equals blank ounces. These are fluid ounces, not weight ounces. Nope, these are weight ounces, not fluid ounces. Weight ounces, not fluid ounces. So now we have to change what, Dallin?
Ounces.
Changing 2 ounces. Good. We're changing pounds, 2 ounces. So I'm going to do something with the 16. Either I'm going to multiply with the 16 or I'm going to divide with the 16. So pounds to ounces means you multiply. How many ounces are in 1 pound, Layla? 16. So that means I'm going to multiply this by 16. And Leo, what is 16 times 16?
256.
256. 256. All right, let's look at 12 tons equals blank pounds. 12 tons equals blank pounds. Jonah, we're going to do something with this 12. Are we going to multiply the 12 or divide the 12? Multiply, because we're going from tons to pounds. What am I going to multiply it by? 2,000. Because there are 2,000 pounds in 1 ton. And 12 times 2,000 is what, Jonah? Do you have it on your paper? 24,000. Good. 24,000 pounds. 24,000 pounds. All right, boom, shakalaka, peace out. God bless, love you, do some kind today, save the bees. Please subscribe. I want to be rich and have all the Dr. Pepper I could ever drink in the world.